Go ahead.
Rob Doyle here with Motosavvy. We're at Laguna Seca, and we're here with one of the racers, Josh Hayes. Josh, you've been with the series for how long? 10 years or something?
Yeah, this year's 10 years.
10 years.
I've been here a long time.
Well, I want to thank you for being our honorary first ever interview guest on Motosavvy.
No, thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it. I know you've always been a good friend, and I remember you from Daytona. You came out of nowhere. I mean, you were like on a private Suzuki or
10
something.
years ago.
It was 10 years ago. I saw you. I was watching at Daytona, and Josh went up against the factory teams and gave them hell, and became a star ever since. And I was curious what you think about the new series. It's changed now, right? It's like new sanctioning. It's still AMA. It's called AMA. Daytona Superbike.
Daytona Sport Bike. A new
Sport
company.
bike.
Daytona Motorsport came in and took over the series, and they implemented a lot of changes from the day they took over. So it's been there's a lot of turmoil around the series. Nobody really knew how things were going to go. But I think that the racing has been really good this year. We're not happy in every aspect. Not everybody's happy in some way, shape, or form. But I think the racing format has been pretty good. There's been some great races, and so for that, I think the series is possibly doing pretty well.
How do you feel, like from your perspective, when you started 10 years ago, and your chances of moving up into as a factory rider, which is the ultimate dream, right? What are the chances for new riders today?
It took me 10 years. Which is a real long time.
Okay.
But
well, you've been in the series. I mean, pretty high up in the last 5 years, at least, right?
yeah, well, you know, I've definitely been able to make my mark. Even I've been on great support teams within the industry. It's just been tough being in support teams for 10 years to make a factory job when they see the race around me.
Right.
So I've really had to fight hard for 10 years to do the job. And now, of course, the hardest part is when you get it. That's the hard part. So right now, I'm just trying to make sure I put on my best show so I can.
Well, we want to wish you the best of luck, and I know that this is really a quality time for you before the race. You know, and you have to be focused. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I just want to thank you, and and your wife is a racer too, right? Is she in the same? She would be in the Daytona Sport Bike race.
Yeah, I actually had to race against Melissa at Daytona. She beat me, unfortunately. I didn't.
Well, you went down. I saw you go down. I mean, you were going to win that race.
I led a lot of the race. Melissa rode really well. I never saw her on the racetrack. I went and made it to a pit stop, and made it to the second pit stop, and I never lapped her. So she was actually doing really well.
She's an incredible rider. I know that.
Melissa's done a great job of upping her pace. And GYTR here at Yamaha, those guys stepped up behind her a lot, helped her out, and she's got some good equipment, and she's upping her game all the time. She's riding really well.
But we wish her the best of luck as well from Motosavvy, and we want to thank you. Motosavvy.com. I'm Rob Doyle, signing off. Thanks a lot, Josh. Best of luck, really. You're a great guy.